Good morning, juniors, and welcome to this very special edition of Hillfields Juniors TV for half term. We've got the usual verse of the day, we've got the puppets singing a song for us, and we've got Daisy telling us a nice story, and then we've got craft. So our verse of the day is from 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9, and it says, "No eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love him." So that's really nice. We can't imagine what God has got prepared for us. It must be beautiful, far nicer than what we have here on earth. So today's Bible story is all about fish and going fishing. So I thought we'd make a fish windsock. So we're going to need an empty kitchen roll holder and some blue paper. I've got googly eyes, but if you haven't got googly eyes, you can draw the eyes in. I've got green tissue paper. I've got some shapes to make fish. I've got some crepe paper, and then I've got some decoration like some jewels and some stickers, but if you haven't got those, it doesn't really matter. Right, so our first step is to get our kitchen roll holder and put some glue around the top and the bottom. And then we're going to roll it in the blue paper to cover it. And once you've covered it, cut off the bit that's extra. And stick it all down. And then we're just going to fold the ends into the inside. Like that. Right, next we're going to make some fish. So all I've got is some circles and some little tail shapes. So we're going to stick the tail shapes to the circles first of all. So they look like that. And then we're going to add the eyes. And now we're going to put the googly eyes on, but if you haven't got googly eyes, it doesn't matter. You can just draw the eyes on instead. So let's just put those on a minute. And then after that, we're just going to give them a little happy face. So they look like that. So next of all, we're going to stick our fish onto our windsock. So when it's finished, it looks like that. Right, and then we're just going to do little bits of seaweed tissue paper. So I'm just going to cut them into some strips. And then glue them. And then just make them look a bit like seaweed in the sea. So you just screw them up, and then it looks like they're swimming through the seaweed. Now we need a handle for this, so some of this paper that we cut off earlier, all you need is a small strip. And then just glue each side. Stick it in like that. And then it will hang up. Now if you've got any stickers, you can put some little stickers on there with some different fish. Or we've got some starfish on this one. So, oops. So we can put a starfish on there. And what else have we got? We've got a tiny little fish here. We can put one of those on. But whatever you've got, you can decorate it to make it look pretty. Right, our final step is for this nice little bit of crepe paper. You can use tissue paper, or if you've got any bits of old string or anything. But I've got some blue crepe paper. I'm going to cut in strips. And then I'm going to attach it to the bottom so that it looks pretty. I'm just using sellotape for this. And then that goes around the bottom. And that's finished then. So there we go. We got your windsock. You can hang it in your window, and then when the curtains move, when you pull them, they'll wiggle like that. Or you can hang it in your bedroom or wherever you like. So there we go. Fish windsock. Enjoy the show. I expect you noticed we had a bit of noise in this in the video. Well, it was my dogs. This one little here is Louis, and he got a little bit of a cough, so you might have heard him coughing. And this is Spike, and I think you might have seen his tail in some parts of the video. So these are my two beautiful dogs, Spike and Louis.
Children, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been having a good week and enjoying your half term. Now, before I read our story, remember to go and find something to get all snuggly with and cozy. Okay, so the story I'm going to read to you today is called The Fisherman's Net. So are you ready? Right, here we go. The Fisherman's Net. Jesus told a story. One day he said, some fishermen took their boat out. Can you see that picture there? They threw their net into the water. All kinds of fish swam into the lake. Can you see all the fishes? When the fishermen returned to shore, they dragged their net out of the water and looked through their catch, said Jesus. Yeah. They kept all the good fish and tossed out all the bad fish. Jesus said, "The fisherman's net is like God's kingdom. Everyone wants to be part of his kingdom, but the angels will come and separate the godly people from the ungodly people." See, look, he's keeping all the good fish in the net, and all the ones that are not good he tosses away. The godly people will live in heaven with me forever. That would be wonderful to live with Jesus forever, wouldn't it? Okay. Can you imagine what heaven would be like? A wonderful place, being with God, being with Jesus. Okay, and that's it for today. That was a short story, but I hope you enjoyed it, and you could have another look for it, or read and listen again, and have a think about it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the show, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Nothing's too big, big, big for his power, and nothing's too little, little for his care. Nothing's too big, big, big for his power, and nothing's too wiggly, wiggly for his care. Nothing's too big, big, big for his power, and nothing's too incy, wincy for his care.